Hello, hello, hello. It's been a while since I posted anything. See if you can guess what time of year it is. Yeah, it's fall leaf time. It's only the 5th of October. Hey guys, back up a little bit. Up, turn the handle up. There you go, now you can see my wonderful, handsome, debonair face. Har, har, har. Anyway, I'm at my house here. My front yard. My neighbor's tree, which is, you can't see because I got the camera facing the right way. Hold on. Take my gloves off here. See my neighbor's tree there, which is over here. And some of this is my tree, which is up there, my hackberry. I'm gonna pick these up before they get worse. They're gonna get worse. The big news is, on my side anyway, is that, well, it's not, I guess it's really not big news. It's just that in 15 days I turn to be a true senior citizen. I'll be 65. Whoopee. Anyway, no, seriously. Back in July 10th, I think it was, I was at the gym doing some, 55-pound dumbbell bench press, dumbbells, not barbell, dumbbell. And I went down on the fourth set, and this arm just kept going down. I tore my tendon in my shoulder. It hurts. It annoys me. Pisses me off because I can't do anything. Well, I shouldn't say I don't do anything. I still mow lawns. And then I'm going to have my surgery the 29th of October here to fix that. And I'll be out of commission for anywhere from 4 to 8 weeks in a sling, and then he said I'll be totally healed and I can go full tilt again in about 6 months. I'm gonna make that 3. I'm gonna do what the doctor tells me to. I'm gonna go to my physical therapies. I'm not gonna do anything for the first week because my wife's gonna tie me to the bed or to the chair, whichever I happen to feel more comfortable in, so I can't go do anything because my wife knows better. But anyway, that's the big news for me anyway. Getting to be an old fart, but I enjoy mowing lawns. I'm not going to retire. I might retire when I'm around age 70, health wise, if I just don't, I feel good. Had a little bug going around Friday into Saturday. I was better by last night. I was better. I slept for half of Friday and half of Saturday. I don't remember what I did most of. Here's my mess. I'm gonna blow out all that there. And my neighbor next door, they have went someplace. So now I'll be able to get over here and get some of the leaves here. I'm gonna throw these in the recycle bin. Oh, dirty, lordy. I don't know if I should pick up all these leaves or blow them from my yard so we can get them picked up. I'll blow it all this down here. You're getting some weird camera angles because I got my phone hooked to my tripod. There, that's easier. Pull the legs in, Steve. Do that. I've been having a slight problem with dizziness. They haven't figured out what it is. Now I gotta find a doctor that says yes, we should operate on. Involves moving your brain, going in behind your ear, and doing stuff in behind my ear. I don't know if anybody there's you got your 3 bones in your inner ear, which I have none of in my right ear. They're gone. My eardrum sucked in late on, they dissolved over time. So I had them removed years ago, had new ones put in. Body rejected the new ones, so I took them out, so I had no bones in my right ear. My left ear is doing the same thing as far as sucking the eardrum in. It isn't as bad. I can hear out of it to a certain degree. That's why I got this little Baja here. Anyway, in behind your cochlea, looks like that thing, looks like the clamshell. There's I can't remember the name of it. It slips my mind here. There's like 3 little loops, and your fluid flows through those. Those are your balance, or part of your balance. Well, mine has a hole in it, and it's leaking out, so therefore causing my dizziness. Well, I went saw specialists at UC Health, which was a freaking quack. Anyway, I read your history from your doctor and all that stuff, and it doesn't warrant you having surgery. We're going to do the physical therapy. Well, I've been doing the physical therapy for, what, 3 weeks now, and I have not seen any difference. I did the physical therapy 6 years ago when I first started getting these dizzy spells. It did nothing. So I've adapted, I learned to live with it. But the problem now is it's getting worse, gradually getting worse, so I'm more dizzy. If I spin around too fast, I walk into walls, or I fall, I lose my balance, I go which way. That being said, I'll keep living with it until they figure out what they're going to do. Anyway, I'm going to blow out my garage first. Let me turn my camera around. I'm going to blow the few leaves that are in my garage. Yes, I only use half my garage because I got storage on the other half. And if you look right over there, Halloween stuff's out. Yep, I got to put that up after I do this. My Halloween decorations up. I don't have the big scary house type like Mom has the big things. I do got a few scary things I lay here on the chairs here next to me. I put one guy there. I think I put my skeleton there. And I got a couple guys that goes there, and then I sit over there for Halloween. And I hand out, if the weather permits and I'm not freezing my tootsies off, I'll sit out here and hand out candy on Halloween, which the last couple of years I've been able to do because it's been very nice. Now last year I bought all that candy. I bought 4 humongous bags. I thought we were gonna have a lot of kids. I went through 1 bag of candy. I still got 3 bags in my closet, which for some miracle reason I have not eaten yet this year. They're in the closet. I don't see them. I don't eat it. Anyway, that being said, I don't need to buy any candy this year, but that's just life. That being said, that's life, and I'm not going to worry too much about it. I mean, it is what it is. I mean, now this year Halloween's, I believe, on Friday, I believe. Let me look here. Yep, gotta go up here. Well, let's see. Halloween's on Friday, I think. Tuesday. My screen is all cracked up on my screen here, so it's all cracked, so it's hard to read. But I believe that's a Wednesday, Thursday, right? Yeah, it's a Friday. So Halloween's on Friday, so maybe we'll have a buttload of kids. Yeah, I'll go through 3 bags of candy in an hour. That'd be great. I can turn my light off and go back inside. Anyway, that being said, I got my surgery on the 29th of October. I'm going to suck up these leaves. I'm going to let you guys enjoy watching me suck up leaves. I'll put on hyperlapse so you don't have to sit there and go blah, 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 because it is very boring watching somebody else suck up and blow up leaves, okay? I'm going to blow up my garage first, then this area up here. I'm blowing out in that yard because it's easier if it's out in the middle of the yard. It sucks up easier. And then I will, hopefully the wind will hold off until I get done, which I know it won't, so, moot point. More leaves will fall as I'm mowing. Anyway, that's my life story. You guys take it easy. Leave me a note or a comment or two, and we'll go from there. I've been laxing. I have not been posting as much on YouTube as I usually do because I'm over on Instagram. I post my workout videos. I've been thinking about posting some of my workout videos on my YouTube channel, or should I start another YouTube channel? No. I mean, I got my YouTube channel, I got my followers. I mean, mind you, I got I think 500. I don't think I even got 500 on YouTube. I got like 1,500 on my Instagram account. I almost made 2,000 this year until the Instagram went in and cleaned out all their bots. Now I dropped from 2,000 to 1,500. I've been hovering right around 1,550, 1,500, 1,550. I'm happy. I'm not going to worry about it. There are these people that pop up on my feed every now and then. Send us this thing, and then they want you to pay them X amount for a bunch of followers, and then Instagram goes through and cleans out all your bot followers, and you lose all your followers. Anyway, that being said, I'm gonna go mow. I'm gonna mow, and I hope you guys enjoy it. Later. Okay, guys, not 100% clean, but I still got all those yet to come down. I gotta adjust my door latch. My door hook is bent. She's old. She gaps there, and a little gap there. I got that foam pipe you put around the pipe, the foam stuff you put around the pipes. My lawn was 3 weeks long, so it hadn't been mowed in almost a month. But there it is, all packed in there. The city and county of Denver gives us these nice composting bins. Well, they're not free, I can tell you that. I pay $30 a month for that thing. But it's not really for that black green barrel. It's for that black barrel in the garage, so they say. But anyway, I'll blow this off. Got a little bit of mess up there. I'll blow that all off. I'll be done for the front yard. Backyard don't even mow until next week. I gotta go out and pick up dog poop and stuff like that, but other than that, nothing major. I don't want to do anything with this flower bed until the last cleanup, so that way blow all the leaves and stuff out. For my Colorado flag and my United States flag. My doggy's barking in the house. So, let me know what you guys think. Leave me a note or two, or a comment or two, or whatever you want to do. Don't leave me anything. Let me know you watch it. Give me some fire emojis or whatever turns your crank. Yeah, I knocked that off earlier this year, the top part. So I had to get a new one. That's okay, it stopped working anyway. That one at least lights up at night, I think. Supposed to anyway. But it does. I got an LED bulb in there, so it should be good. Now I'll go out back and get some of the things done in the backyard. I gotta change my mower, my blades on my mowers. What time is it? It is 1:30, so I should have time to do that. Change mower blades and put some Halloween decorations. Talk to you all later. Go have some fun. Be nice, people out there. Life's too short not to be. Enjoy it. Bye.